Welcome. In this assignment, we'll be discussing inclusive education and we will look on how to apply the principles of inclusive education to create a supportive learning environment in a classroom. Let's start off by defining what inclusive education is. According to Dessen and Booth of 2004, inclusive education it is the key to the universal human social connectedness. While inclusive education eludes definition, or rather it's a complex phenomenon, but it is generally perceived as the inclusion of diverse learners in quality education for their own development and that of the communities in which they live. Furthermore, according to Rue and Pinto of 2010, they explain inclusive education as a movement that established a time for the universal right to education and a requirement for a universal pedagogy in which incorporates the idea of a flexible curriculum and the development of literacy skills accessible and applicable to students with different backgrounds, learning styles, and abilities. In simple terms, inclusive education is an approach that aims to provide students, regardless of their backgrounds, abilities, or differences, with equitable access to high quality education in a classroom. For this assignment, we'll be focusing on four principles of inclusive education. The first one being the universal design for learning, differentiated instruction, culturally responsive pedagogy, and the last one being understanding by design. The universal design for learning can be defined as a curriculum development that gives all individuals equal opportunities to learn. The differentiated instruction can be defined as the practice of modifying, adapting instructions, materials, content, and student projects and assignments to meet the learning needs of individual students. The culturally responsive pedagogy. It is the using of multicultural approach notion to teach all learners. And the last principle being the understanding by design. This is the focusing on the process to design an effective and holistic learning environment. The application or implementation of the principles of inclusive education to create a supportive learning environment in a classroom. When applying the first principle, the universal design for learning, it is about the representation and engagement of the content of learning. It includes the correct selection of the relevant content and using various teaching methods to accommodate different learning styles in a classroom. Under this principle, collaboration is also encouraged through peer support for better learner understanding and development. The universal design for learning enables educators to create a supportive and inclusive educational environment that benefits all students, regardless of their individual strengths and challenges. It helps to foster a positive learning environment where students have the opportunity to succeed and reach their full potential. When applying the second principle, the differentiated instruction, it's all about the making use of different instructional methods to meet the diverse needs of the students in the classroom. The adjustments of the learning material, including the adjustment of the curriculum to suit the different learning styles. The progression of learners will be monitored through the setting of various assessments and to see if further instructional adjustment needs to be done. Differentiated instruction allows teachers to address the unique needs of each student and to help create a more inclusive environment where all students can access and engage with the curriculum effectively. It emphasizes the individualization and flexibility while promoting success for a wide range of learners. Culturally responsive pedagogy. The implementation of this principle is concerned with culture, diverse cultures. It is about the investigation of diverse cultural backgrounds, including different languages, traditions, and values, to select and provide resource materials that represent a wide range of cultures and perspectives. The implementation of this principle enables educators to create a supportive and culturally responsive learning environment where all students feel valued and empowered to learn, regardless of their cultural backgrounds. This approach is not only promotes inclusivity but it enriches educational experiences for all learners by recognizing and celebrating the richness of cultural diversity. When applying the fourth principle, the understanding by design, it's about the implementation of the curriculum that is intentional, flexible, and supportive of the different learning needs of all the learners in the classroom. It ensures that learners have a path in achieving a specific learning outcome while allowing differentiated and accommodations to create an inclusive, supportive learning environment.